Hello, I'm Chris, and I am joined by George. And today we're going to be taking a look at Dealer's Life Legend, which, if you're watching this on Steam before the 15th, is coming very soon. But if it's the 15th or after, it's already out in early access, so you can start playing it today. George, how are you doing?
I am good, thank you. Excited for the game to come out,
Glad to hear it.
but and looking forward to playing a bit of Dealer's Life together today. But yeah, what's not to like? We get to play a fun game, talk a little bit about what the team's been working on at Abyte, and show off some gameplay and let people know what they're in for when the game comes out on the 15th of Jan.
I'm excited to do some deals. Not gonna lie, we played a little bit of this already, and there was some deals had spice that we were doing earlier, and I wanna get spicier deals this time. I want to really get in there and just get wild stuff from auction houses. That's what I want to see. So let's make our new character, George. Get right into it. Who are we gonna be?
Yeah, let's start a new character. I've got another game going with Barbara, a weresheep, but I think
Barbara.
we're gonna go.
Bless Barbara.
Let's make a new character. Let's have a little look at the customization. Okay. What are you feeling?
Weresheep's good. I'm loving weresheep. Dwarves, yeah, we got elves. I like, classic fancy elves. Piglings, now, I'm just saying piglings are calling out to me. Orcs are cool, humans are cool.
I like
and
pigling.
Obviously we got Barbara, but piglings.
Yeah, I think
I'm not
pigling
seeing
might
piglings
be
anywhere else.
Might be the one. We can change the skin tone. It's winter here in the UK, so I feel like this makes sense. Feels very relevant to our situation
Cold.
right now. Exactly. We've got a bunch of faces that we can choose from. I quite like this one. It looks quite anxious as a little shopkeeper, which I think is okay, right?
I think so. I think it lets you know that, I won't rip you off. Come on.
Exactly. A little tuft of little beard, and then what outfit do we like? Maybe this one.
I think so. That's got a bard kind of vibe about it, but we've also got the trowel on the belt. We're ready.
Very approachable, very handy.
Yeah.
All
right.
So this is the ability point system that we have in the game. So you have 4 main attributes. You've got strength, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. And these are all kind of pretty classic attributes that people recognize. You can click into anything to get a bit more detail. Basically, strength lets us intimidate people into better deals. Intelligence lets us value stuff and items better than otherwise. Wisdom lets us see into kind of our characters and the customers that are coming in and tells us more about them. And charisma gets us better deals. So I'm thinking, based on this little character that we got, I'm thinking kind of semi-high intelligence, semi-high charisma, a little bit of wisdom. I don't think this isn't giving strong vibes,
No. Our little pigling with hair on their chinny chin chin is relying definitely on the brain for this situation. Yeah. I don't see him freaking people out with inhuman strength. It's gonna be all about the brain.
I'm with you on that one. And I was thinking for our name, maybe we combine our names into a beautiful little Crorge. Crorge the pigling merchant.
Crorge the pigling. Here we go.
We don't have, is probably worth flagging, the game's coming out in early access, so there's still some features that are being worked on and added as part of the roadmap, and there'll be a roadmap coming pretty soon. But if you see the symbol, it just means that it's a feature that's not been fully implemented yet, but we're really excited to add that in a bit further down the line. But one of the things that did make it in for launch is the seed system, which means that essentially you can play through the same randomly generated world as somebody else. So there's different paths, different towns, different items, characters, quests, all that kind of stuff. But you can have the same starting equipment, the same starting town, and the same kind of track of the towns and villages that you'll travel through. So if you see like a streamer playing something and you want to have a go and see if you can do better than they did, then I think that's a pretty good seed to go with, basically.
I'd agree. I mean, you could also do stuff like compete with friends. prove that you could do better than them at the art of the deal. Like, you could get right in there, be all good.
Yeah, exactly. So let's start. I think we've got a little cutscene that we'll mostly let play that tells us a little bit about the world that we're going to be getting into.
Long ago, only perilous wildlands and warring cities existed. People suffered
Backstory
from
to
poverty and
previous
hunger due to endless
Dealer's Life
skirmishes and
games.
sieges. But amidst the conflict-ridden lands, a mysterious figure from nowhere appeared.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's not us.
A wandering merchant.
No, no.
Yeah,
this is a bit of world setting, you know.
Got it. Because this is the third title in the series for anyone that doesn't know.
Owned everything in every city he visited. After amassing his wealth, the merchant founded a new empire called Pecunia and declared himself its emperor, ushering in
Could
an
we?
era of unprecedented prosperity
Could Crouch?
and peace.
This is future Crouch.
To
Yeah.
commemorate
Could
his
it be?
rise,
I can see it.
the
If we
wandering
manifest.
merchant quest, a perilous race from
We
the
really
outskirts
think
of
about it hard
Pecunia
enough.
to its heart, the capital for merchants seeking ultimate prosperity.
This sounds good. This is sounding
Every
good.
20 years, all town governors honor the centuries-old
Loving
tradition.
this character.
Today,
Yeah.
a new champion
They've got an energy I can
Immediately
appreciate.
resonates.
And
quest is
yeah,
next.
exactly.
If the champion reaches
Something
the
about
capital
him.
within the
Don't know
time
what it
limit,
is. Don't know what
half
it
the
is. But
accumulated
I
wealth
just
will
look
be
at this character. I'm
distributed
like,
among the inhabitants of the
I like you.
champion's hometown. Now, let the election begin.
Man, we got democracy. We got free market economy. Granted, one of the pigs at the front looks really bored, but I'm into it.
You
It's
may
us.
come from an
It's
unknown
it's
small town
the inspiring visage of George.
But you have the chance
So
to rise to the
uninspired.
occasion and to bring fame and fortune to your home. Are you ready?
Humble.
Let the quest begin.
From our humble beginnings. I'm gonna do deals.
And this is where we start. I think we're going to skip the tutorial.
All right,
This is where
straight in.
we are. This is Dealer's Life Legend, the third in the series, as you mentioned. The previous two were kind of more modern flavour, set in real world stuff, and this is the first one that's kind of lent into the fantasy of being a travelling merchant. So yeah, let's dive in, let's explore, and I think probably the first thing we should do is just start making some deals, right? So we're going to head to the marketplace.
That's what I want to be doing.
We're going to head to the marketplace, which is where all the exciting stuff is happening. So this is where our store is. This is where we're going to be doing the majority of our wheeling and dealing and deal making. Essentially, if somebody is dropping an item off, there's going to be a little bag on the table, and that's going to be a chance for us to buy something, which we'll be able to sell later down the line. If they come and there's a big pile of gold there, then we're going to be buying, and at the bottom you can see how many customers we're going to have that day. So we can expect four clients today. Let's make some money.
Make that money.
Exactly.
Although it looks like we're giving someone money as our first customer. of the
Yeah,
day.
this
is
person
not
wants
the
this
vibe.
person wants to sell us something. So let's have a
Yeah,
little
I'm
look
like-
at what they're selling. So
So we're starting with 10k.
we're starting with
Like, we've
10k,
got
which we
that
can see in the top
in
left,
bank.
and this is where we can find out about the item. So this is a glittered
Right.
brooch that they're looking to actually pawn to us. There's this little icon, and essentially we can't do anything with a pawned item until the clock ticks down. So they'll come back after a certain number of days and give us the money back to essentially buy it back. And then if they don't pick it up, then it actually becomes ours and we can sell it. Or if we leave town, we can also hold on to it. So can be a handy little way to get some cheap items. If you know you're going to skip town like the next day, then you can just pawn something for somebody and then disappear and hold on to it. So
I didn't know we could do that. You can just.
we're going to be honest.
Mine now?
We're going to be honest for now, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay.
This is where you can learn about the character that you're interacting with, the buyer or the pawner or the seller. This person, we're not the wisest little pigling, Crouch, so we don't have any insight. And this is where we'd see the value if we were able to read the value of the item. So we're really going in blind here. We've got nothing on them. We've not leveled up our abilities massively yet. We've got
know their
nothing on the
name.
item.
I mean,
I think we
see
just
that flame fart surname.
yeah, exactly.
Give us
They
some
got money.
clues.
They've got money. We know that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think let's start low and then just see if we insult them and go from there. Basically,
Yeah.
250. There we go. Easy. It's not the most expensive item that I think we're going to come across, but we'll take a deal.
I don't feel too bad.
We got a bit of prestige for it, which we'll talk about in a bit. Okay, this person's looking to buy.
Finally.
Oof. They're looking to buy. There's quite an item that we've got. They're looking to buy this Chilling Chalice, which belonged to King Fool Trest. It's worth 1,060. They're offering us 1,260. Can we? And they're not super greedy, which means that they're not going to be like very strict with their pricing. Which means maybe we can go like 1,500 here.
We could put that.
Let's go 1,600. Let's see.
I think so. See what happens.
Okay, 1,420.
I mean, they're telling us like, listen, 1,420.
Listen, that's it. Let's try 1,550. The best that they can do is 1,480. Do we push one last time, or do we take that? Alright, let's do 1,500 and see what they say. Okay, no, that is really the limit.
Okay. Well, 1,480, I'll take it.
1,480,
or are they out?
Not bad. We're making a profit.
Yeah, 1,480. We're making money.
We're making
Here we
money.
go.
We got a bit of experience for that, and we got a bit of prestige as well.
Nice.
They are selling us a little arcane chalice. It's worth, so we think our valuation of it is 495 gold, but you'll never actually know the kind of true value of something. It's based on how smart you are that'll tell you. It's basically your best estimate as to how much it's worth. So,
okay.
As we get smarter, we'll get more
brain.
accurate. Yeah, exactly. To our piggling brain,
Yeah,
this is worth about 500 gold. So I think they are offering it to us for 335. What about we say 275?
That's nice. That's a good place to start.
They're quite a stubborn person as well. Alright, 315 gold.
315.
We can make a profit on that.
Final. We can, if we can get 495. That's I mean, he went straight in with final, like it was.
I know, very.
What about this? No.
yeah, exactly.
People just want to sell us stuff today. What is this?
Well, I mean, so the valuation for this is 1,000.
Oh.
They're offering it to us for 580. We don't know anything about them. Let's go.
And we don't know anything about us. Is the sad point? No, we did put 3 in intelligence. That's
That's good for the valuation stuff, I think. But the wisdom is only 2, so we're not like the best at reading characters, you know. Let's go 475. There we go. Easy off the bat.
All right.
Successful first day of trading. So this is where you can see, at the end of each day, you can see how much you've made, how much prestige you've received, how much experience you got, how much money you made. We lost 1,040, we made 1,480. So I'd say relatively successful first day. We're in the green. We're in the green.
I mean,
nothing
again,
to complain
we played
about.
this a couple of times and it went worse than that.
It has gone worse than that. Yeah, exactly.
I'm liking this seed. It's feeling good.
It's feeling juicy. So this little town that we're in is called Starhaven. And we've, like you mentioned, we played a few games, and this one is a different biome to any of the other towns that we've seen so far. This one is obviously like desert oasis little vibes. But let's have a little look. This is the journey that we're going to be going on. This is where we're going to be doing the Wandering Merchant quest. We're starting off in Starhaven, and then essentially as we go through, we can choose which place we want to go through next, right? People might recognize this kind of split route map to like roguelites or things like that. But the ultimate destination is pretty far away, all the way up here.
Oh wow, okay.
Up here. Yeah, I mean it's pretty.
There's some content.
It's pretty far. Like one journey can take tens of hours if you really want to take your time, maximize your profit. But also you kind of want to get to the capital. It's a bit of a race, so you can't take too long. It's trying to balance like how much money can you make versus how quickly can you get there. And each of these places, they've got different biomes. And when we're looking at some of the steeds and mounts that we can get, they can go through different biomes at different speeds. So we might want to get some that are great for deserts because we can then go through deserts a bit quicker, which will help us get there smoother and stuff. But yeah, let's explore the town a little bit. Let's see what we've got in Starhaven. We've got a bank. Every town is going to have a bank. This is where you can take a loan out. This feels too real. almost immediately.
It does.
Yeah.
It's too close to my real life. I'm like, look, I've got enough. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Please.
Exactly. But yeah, so basically you can take out a loan, you pay back interest, and that will kind of come out of the as time moves on, that will get taken away.
Got it.
Every town is going to have a tavern. The tavern keeper,
Fellow
super
pigling.
friendly. Another fellow pigling. Hello.
Hello.
Super friendly. You can click on their bubble and they'll give you different tips and tricks and things like that. So if you're kind of new to the game, it's always good to have a chat with the tavern keeper and learn a little bit about what you can and can't do. And this is the tavern board. This is where you'll see people complaining about losing their keys. This person's having to stay in their dog's kennel right at the minute because they've lost their keys. This person this person is really happy with the Empire, which is good.
The Empire is great.
It's just great.
I get the feeling. But anyway,
yeah.
Anything called the Empire is
Mhm.
generally not great. Just guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. We have the Enchanter, which we can hire as a companion. So each companion has like a weekly cost. They have their own experience tracker. They all have their own skills, which will be useful when we're doing quests or when you sometimes get world events when you're traveling from town to town. So these these abilities will come in handy as well. And a lot of them can make their own potions. So I mentioned earlier, like potions can be used to buff your skills or to interact with customers or to repair items.
Nice.
Who is this person? They're an enchanter. They can make a potion of confusion, which makes customers forget about negotiations, basically. So if we really mess up, we can offer them a little potion.
Whoa.
Oh, just try some of this.
Yeah. Sorry, I just slipped and I spilled this bottle all over you. I didn't know why I did that. Now, anyway, do you want to talk about the deal?
They can make this potion of Clearview, which means that we can learn more about like a customer's abilities when we're starting a negotiation. So we can know if they're smart or not so smart. We can know if they're, a collector and looking to overspend or not. The other option is we could hire a mercenary, and these guys have a bit more HP, more expensive, like quite considerably so, but they tend to have more skills, so they're like a bit more useful when you're traveling around the world or when you're doing quests. So I think we're pretty early on. I think maybe some potions could come in handy. So I reckon we bring on Eldrath.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Grey Joyless.
Greyjoyless. Yeah, exactly. We've got quests as well, which are new to the Dealer's Life series. So these quests essentially work as like little ability check minigame. There'd be 4 traps that we'd have to get past, and they kind of work similar to D&D, where you have like an ability roll. So some characters have got advantage on that, some characters don't. And there'd be 5 chances for loot, which would get us unique items or uncommon items or different, there's different stuff that you can get out of that, basically. I don't think our enchanter's going to be very good at questing, but we can get them making a potion for us, which is always going to be handy.
Quest,
Mm-hmm.
Could
Exactly.
be an enchantment-based quest. Again, we could find ourselves in a Beauty and the Beast situation with some of our items. They're chatting.
Yeah, there are some enchanted items that we might see. Who knows?
Here we go.
So this is our companion, and let's get them crafting. What do we reckon?
That seems like it. I think the one where we can see more information about.
The Clearview. Let's do
if
that.
we have a good
We've got a big item we want to know
like,
about. Yeah, we want to know. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Let's get them on a potion of Clearview, which will take 5 days. Let's have a little look at some of the other stuff we have. So this is our potion collection. So as you get further into the game, we'll have, we might have 8, 10, 20 potions in here. Currently, we're waiting for a potion of Clearview, which will take 5 days. This is all the items that we currently have that we're starting the game with. This is a little Easter egg. I think there's been in every Dealer's Life game so far. We've got the amulet made by the developers of the game that you start with. Perfect. It's worth 2,000. Obviously, it's a legendary item and it's pristine. We've got a crystalline sextant which belonged to Talshoff the Great Explorer.
That looks like a sextant with some crystals stuck on it.
That's,
I'm into it.
Yeah, that's something.
That's markup.
Yeah, we don't know the value of that though.
We don't know what it's
we'll
worth.
have to see. Yeah, we'll have to be led by customers a little bit. Chilling statuette. We've got a draconic harp. We've got just a plain old sextant. There's an arcane chalice that we paid 315 for, so it's handy so you can see like how much you spent on something basically with this number and then how much it's worth. We've got a couple of brooches. This one with a little hourglass on it means that it's been pawned, so we're waiting.
Yeah, you go.
And then here, this is our character sheet. You can see our allegiance to the Empire or to Chaos and cursed items and things like that. You can see our experience tracker, so when we level up, we'll get more ability points to level up our character. And here, we'll get hopefully some magical items down the line, which we can equip here to like boost these skills, which is, you know, handy.
Okay, nice.
Very useful. But let's do a bit more selling. Let's make some profit.
The day.
These people want the chilling statuette, right? So this ability here, this trait, is the collecting trait. So this is if they're a high collector, what it means is that they'll pay a lot of money essentially for something. They'll like pay over the odds. So this person's not super high, you know, they're on the lower end, so they might undervalue stuff slightly. And this person's slightly greedy, which means that they're not going to negotiate massively beyond their estimation of the value. But I think we should just go big and start off with that. I think we should just go massive. Let's see what they say.
All right.
We might insult them, but
we'll find out. Well,
yep.
Laughable.
Offer, yeah. Okay. Well, what about 1,000? Let's see.
Yeah, come on, that's not laughable.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We maybe could have edged them slightly higher there, but 1,000 is good. It's profit. We got 5 XP, got 1,000 gold, and this person, yeah, they want to buy. Troggle wants to buy this amulet. Can't blame him. It's a good-looking amulet.
Great amulet.
Great amulet. So this is where that potion might be handy because we could then know what, you know, we could understand them a little bit.
Chicken guy's all about.
So
I'm thinking like, just go in with 3k. Just go in with 3k and be like,
oop, not 30. Let's
not
try
30. I don't think I'm insulting your intelligence because I believe it's worth more than that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get very far with this person. I reckon we pull out. Like 19.
You just want to pull out right now? You just like peace.
We're gonna make more money than this, I think, on this later. Like, we'll find somebody else who doesn't know what it's worth that we can sell it to for 3,000, right?
True. He's not gonna.
If he's at 1940, maybe we get him to 2,000, but it's not gonna go wildly above that, is it?
It's not gonna go higher.
No.
I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, we have calculated this, and it's a no from us.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth the hassle.
We're out.
Yeah, that's the classic like negotiating tactic. You know, when you're actually haggling with somebody in real life, you kind of always do that. Like, right, I'm going to walk away then.
That's it.
I saw a better one elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
Every town that you come to is going to have a carpenter's as well. So this is a carpentry place. This is where we can buy new mounts. So we currently have this adorable sloth pulling our...
Love the sloth.
Love the sloth. Such
sloth
a happy
is the
guy.
vibe I'm after.
Yeah. This is a mole. It's also very, very slow. It costs 30
very
a
slow
week.
And like they dig through the ground. They don't walk above ground. Look at those claws. They're not for strolling. They're for digging. That feels like a cruelty on the mole. This cow though. Oh, this cow with the bandaged legs.
Yeah, the cow. But it's good in plains. So certain steeds and mounts will be more effective in different biomes. So like we're currently in a desert biome, but if we're traveling to a plains biome, then this gets a speed boost and you'll get there quicker. So the 600 a week might save us some money because we're spending less time on the road, not dealing, you know?
True, because I imagine being on the road is going to cost, because everything costs money, right? Like we're paying people, we're not making profit. Yeah.
But we don't currently have 20,000 for any of these animals.
Answers that.
None of those are happening. But we can upgrade potentially. We might hold off a little minute, but this is where we can upgrade the store as well itself. So, You've got the living quarters that lets you have more companions and you can choose the look of it. You've got this inventory storage which lets you carry more items, and then you've got potion storage which lets you carry more potions. So you can, as you go through the journey, you can adapt that and it'll look slightly different as you go through the game. But I don't think we're going to spend anything today there. And then finally, we've got an auction house. So there's different types of auction houses. This one is just like a single item auction house, but sometimes there'll be an emporium where you can buy like 5 items all bundled together. And it's a similar kind of auction mechanic, but you can get, if you need to restock quickly, you can get 3 items for a few thousand, and then you can start making a profit on those. Do we want to try buying any of these? That's going to be really expensive.
Now, we only have a set amount of time, George, to do this stream, and an element of danger by buying something stupid and seeing if we can sell it. But then we got to balance that, right? Because going to another town costs money. So
okay, I think let's sell a bit more stuff. Let's do some more wheeling and dealing. Let's get some deals in. This person's selling us a bow. Yeah, let's buy it, but we're not going to buy it for more than 180.
Yeah, come on.
200?
Yeah.
230? Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Let's
Alright.
It's inventory.
We'll take
it's
your bow.
good. Ooh. They're selling us an old arcane broom, but they know the value of this item.
They are super intelligent. And super greedy.
They're also super greedy. Let's see if they propose... Oh, we actually don't have any we've got no room left. We've got too much
We've got no room.
So we can potentially sell something, or we can just bin that sextant. It's not worth a lot of money.
Man, we are living in good times, so we can just chuck out a good sextant from the back of that.
Yeah,
let's sell it. I want to see what this thing is. Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Let's
I want to see what we can... This magical item. Oh, this is a total Beauty and the Beast situation as well. Like a Fantasia broom. That's got to be worth cash.
Oh wait, no, they because we didn't have space, we can't buy it. We got rid of the sextant too soon. Next time, what you can do is
we lost the sextant.
We lost the sextant, and we lost the deal on the magical broom, which is horribly disappointing.
It's the worst kind of danger.
But one of the things you can do is when we're speaking with people is we can ask to speak with people later, so it basically puts them to the back of the queue. So like if next time when we're buying something, maybe we should speak to them later to see if we get any other better items before we go for it.
I will say right now, like, this feels like we're being ripped off. They're offering 475 for something we think is worth 1,000.
Let's no. So this is actually, that's what we bought it for. So we bought it for 475.
Oh.
So let's deal. Let's
Yes. Okay.
Oh, they know what it's worth.
They're smart. But did it say they're patient? Was that their other thing?
Yeah, let's have a look. They are pretty patient, so I think we can probably go high.
We could mess them about a bit. Is basically what we're.
Yeah. Should we go 1,500?
Yeah. Let's just see what they say.
30. Okay,
Whoa,
we're not miles off. 1450.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
How much was this brooch actually worth?
I know, but we did make 205% increase on that. 2 days. That's
I'm saying.
That's how you flip.
And they went right. Second time, they were like, "Yeah, go on, then that sounds good." Okay, so how are we looking in the day? What are we seeing here? We sold that. Was it the brooch?
Yeah, 1450.
I've already forgotten. It was so big to me. But wait. we made money on that. That's the bit I remember.
Yeah, that's the key.
Okay.
So, to mention earlier as well that you've got this prestige system. So the more prestige you have, the more kind of bonuses you get for the town that you're in. So if we had 31 prestige, for example, the carpenters would go up to 2-star, which will give us a 5% discount on stuff that we buy. So like, the more famous you are as you go through the game, we'll start getting preferable deals, which is always nice.
Such is life. It's
How much, I wonder, is it for us to get to... So Ashenbrook has got 7 customers per day, which is pretty good. We'll start off with 4 prestige when we land there, and they've got one of the emporiums where we can buy lots of stuff.
Ooh.
Or we can go to Tickleberry, which is much smaller, but also has an emporium, but we're going to get less customers per day. I think head to Ashenbrook?
I mean, Ashenbrook's the move, but
Yeah.
how much is it going to cost?
Let's see. It's only 10,000. I think let's head out.
That would still leave us with 2k.
Yeah, that'll leave us with some money.
And our boy can do a quest. Yes.
Yeah, we might have a little event for him to interact with. So obviously,
Alright.
we go through the day-night cycle here, and let's see. Sometimes you can have. We've had orcs like block the truck. We've come to the end of the week, so we get a little update on the weekly stats.
We're in
got
the
some good
red,
experience.
but, you know,
It's the start of the game. We're buying gear.
start of the game.
We're moving. This is the camp, so this is where you can change your wayfinder. So whilst they're like wayfinding for us, whilst they're scouting, they're not going to be crafting the potion. So if we had multiple companions, we could like change it based on who's crafting what, if we wanted to make a couple.
That makes sense.
But we've just got one at the minute. We've probably moved a bit earlier than you might if you're playing a full, if you're about to get into a full playthrough. You probably spend and build up your wealth a little bit in the first town before you then move on. We did that thing we said we weren't going to do, which is we left with the pawned item and it's now ours. We're not getting the money back for it, but it's ours.
Mine now. This town is big.
Ashenbrook. So we got 5 stores here. This store is a potion store that's going to be coming pretty soon down the line. So that's something that's coming in early access pretty in the near future. So that'll be exciting for players to get their hands on. At the minute, companions can craft them for you. That's the kind of main way that you're getting them. We've also got an emporium. So this is where you can buy lots of items as a kind of bundle. This one, for example, you can
see what they are.
You get a little loot.
Well, you can
get a flowery crown.
them?
No, we can't look at them in more detail, so we don't know what the value of each of those is. It's just like the estimated value of the 3, basically.
So this is like Storage Wars. Like we don't definitely know going in, but we'll bid on it and we'll see if it's worth any money when we get it. Okay.
It's exactly that. Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. We got stuff to sell though.
Always. Yeah. This person wants to buy
the sextant.
Fancy sextant. Let's deal.
We know nothing about them. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know what it's worth.
But it's got. Look at the added crystal value that comes with.
That's got to count for something,
if you've ever been at sea, and you're trying to measure some distances on your boat, the power of the crystals actually makes that 5 times better. Can you believe that? 5 times? Wow.
Exactly.
I think
And it belonged to Talshoff.
And my friend. Yeah, I mean, Talshoff, the great explorer. Come on, that's got to be worth this amount, I believe.
Try and get some money for it. Okay, no, we're not.
You can propose
too far off.
That's a good proposal.
Right, how about 2050? No, they're really set at 2,000.
Okay, we got 2,000. That sounds good.
Yeah,
probably. We don't know.
More experience.
I'll tell you this now. We don't actually know what it was worth. I apologize.
Okay, this person's trying to sell us a bow, which is good.
I think we'd say later, right? Because we only have 3,876. Oh, you've already gone. We're already in it.
But I should have gone
later.
It's already
happened.
Yeah, it's a really good point. Yeah. Definitely should have gone later.
We literally only have that amount of money.
The most we can offer is this. No, okay. No, we don't have the
Well, then it ain't happening. See you later, friend.
Okay, let's speak to this person later. Let's see what other people are trying to sell us.
Okay, this is cash money.
I think this is the item that somebody pawned with us for 250.
It is.
So we're already flipping a profit on
We're
this.
making money.
650, 570, 600, 590.
I mean, 580 is still good.
Oh, that's at 580. Okay,
That's it.
Still a good deal.
580.
132% increase. That's solid.
Especially as we stole it. That's even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, we stole it. It's technically stolen.
The best kind of stealing.
Yeah.
This person is trying to buy an arcane chalice. It's worth 500. We bought it for 315. What about? Do we know anything about them? They're not very greedy, but they're not a big collector, so they're not going to overprice stuff. Should we go 600? See what they say.
Safe.
Oh, easy. There we go.
Thanks.
Again, 90% increase already. We're hitting big margins.
We're doing big here. This is good.
And then this is the person who was trying to sell us the mace earlier, but we've got a bit more money now. So let's you go. What about 300? That seems fair, right? There we go. Perfect.
Nice.
We got a nice little bit of prestige. We got 22 experience yesterday, which I think was going to take us close to a level up. That's some good dealing. This tavern's going to have some different stuff on the board. So we've got a couple of quests here that we can do.
Sean money, that's it.
My grandfather told me that in the far past, before Pecunia, barter existed and everyone was happy. Then the Emperor came and bought his money to control us.
Look.
Sounds about right.
I mean, can't go wrong. We are going to have to wrap this up soon, George, so let's take a look. Let's maybe see if we can get a couple more.
Let's get a couple more deals. Let's see if we can get a level up. And I think we'll,
Here we go. Amulet belong to the game developers.
Right. Let's go big. They're relatively patient. They're not super greedy.
They're not too greedy.
2,500, 2,650. Nice. We got 5 XP for that. Nice. That's a good deal.
Yes. That was a good deal.
They're selling us a compass. It's only worth 200.
Mean.
100.
Yeah.
We can maybe double. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, well, he was happy with it. I'm down for that. Nice.
We've got a potion task.
Hey.
Let's get them on a new potion of confusion. Let's have a look. Let's do one more day of sales, I think, and then
do one more day.
See if we get that level up.
People.
They're selling us a statuette. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else. And they want to buy the mace that we just bought for 300.
620 seems like they're all right. Let's see if we can get 675 out of them.
Yeah.
Just because that's still double the profit.
I reckon maybe we go even more. I reckon we go 750.
750.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
We've got a wrap in a minute, so we're going bold.
Yeah, they are offended by that. Let's try
570.
20. Nice. 107% profit. And they're selling us a statuette. And we've got no idea what the value is, so we're going to say 250. Okay. We actually weren't far off then with the estimate. Let's do that.
3,500, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we can see. You can look at your weekly stats. We made decent profit this past week.
We have done well on this one.
And I think level up. I think let's keep leveling up intelligence. Let's get the item valuation down. That's how we're going to make them the best profit and know what kind of profit we're making. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap things up there. And obviously, as we said at the start of this, if you're watching this before the 15th of January, wishlist the game, tell your friends, join the Discord, do all that kind of stuff. But if you're watching this after the 15th, what should they do, Chris?
They should purchase the game because it's available in early access right now. It's right there. I'll do you a deal. The price that is below. You can check this game out, support the developers, and yeah, it's been great playing. This is I sort of want to keep playing, but I'm aware of the fact that we have jobs and lives and stuff, and we should
probably wrap it up.
Get on with them.
If you're watching this on Steam, I was going to say
saying the same thing. Go ahead.
The video's going to loop probably, so go back and watch the start if you want to see some of the character creation stuff, and if you want to see a little bit about early game, starting up, doing those first deals, and making a bit of early money. But otherwise, yeah, join the Discord. Abyte are on all the socials: Blue Sky, Twitter, all the other usual places, YouTube, and yeah, let us know how you find the game in the Discord.
Well, George, thank you very much for joining me today. And people, check the game out. Like you said, we'll be looping back round any second now. So see you again in a second.
Cheers.
Bye.